Turn it up. You're listening to the Country Music Rocks podcast with Danny and Julia. Your all-access pass to all your favorite artists, untold stories, and the real behind-the-scenes of country music.
2026 has come in like a wildfire.
It seriously has. This past week has been crazy, but in such a great way.
Right. It's just news breaking everywhere.
I know, every day.
Yeah, it seems like somebody's dropping, like, who can get the first thing out at Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook at midnight? Like 12 o'clock at like 12:001, right?
Yeah.
It's like a timer. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's been an insane week of news. Of course, we got to talk about the Grammys.
But first, hold on. One thing I want to make mention of. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Because when this airs, it is actually going to be your birthday. So I guess I'm going to be the first one to wish you happy birthday.
Yes. Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Yeah. A day over 50.
There you go. So if I got to ask you this. If you could have one person call you, one artist call you to sing you happy birthday, who would
One artist to sing me happy birthday?
Want that to be?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
One artist. One artist only.
Yeah.
I got to go with my girl, Jennifer Nettles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I just love her voice.
Absolutely. I just haven't heard that name in so long. And man, what a great, I love that.
Yeah, right? And it's tough because you just get one artist. Could it be a guy? Like Keith Urban would be fantastic or Garth.
I mean, that's why I said take a pick.
Yeah. Jennifer Nettles.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, she's just such a sweet soul, and her voice to me is amazing. My two favorite female voices of all time: Ashley McBryde and Jennifer Nettles.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be cool.
I love that. Now it makes me want to go listen to some Sugarland because I love them and haven't heard them in forever.
All I want to do.
I love that.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
All right, Jennifer, I'm expecting that phone call.
I know you've got you got 2 days to get that in.
We'll
Since we're filming early.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They are Grammy Award winners. I think they were nominees.
They're at least nominees.
I have to go back and look now.
Yeah, you have to look as well.
The knowledge of the Grammy Awards is not as great as some of the CMAs and ACMs because the Grammys, I feel like, are always kind of hit and miss.
Well, yes, for sure. And Grammys, it's like top tier because like when we have ACMs and CMAs, I mean, those are country formatted. So you know, like you're going to have a bunch of country artists, in the mix. With the Grammys, it's
wild.
Yeah, and there's only a few categories that they're going to fit in.
Right.
So there's really not a lot of, like, to be a Grammy nominee is, that right there is huge.
Right. Your paycheck goes up. Your price tag goes up.
Everything,
I mean, everyone's like, oh, he's now a Grammy nominee. We saw that years ago with the Dixie Chicks when we hired them, now also known as the Chicks. But we literally had booked a zoo concert with them.
Okay.
And they literally won a Grammy. And then that, like, 3 months later, won the ACM, and they're like, oh, we can't do that show anymore. And we're like, no, we have it in the contract. You're still going to do that show at the price. They were like, Urgh.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's cool to say you're a Grammy nominee, and then when you're a Grammy winner, it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
Right. It's insane.
Speaking of, did you watch the Grammys last night?
I did. And, it's funny because, like, we go back and forth. We battle with the Grammys, unlike the ACMs and the CMAs. We've talked about this before. We know that's our core audience. Right. We know that that's what we love. We know the artists. We've shaken hands with them. We've talked to them. The Grammys, I feel, always are like a stepchild to us. Like, they kick us off in the corner and be like, the Country Music Awards, they'll take care of all that. We'll just worry about the other stuff. This year, I felt like going into it, we had a little bit more presence.
I think so.
Knowing that, our local boy Zach Top was going to be there.
Which was very cool.
Kelsey Ballerini, Shabuzi was there.
Yeah.
And then Reba, her first time ever singing the Grammys.
I know. I could not believe when I read that, I was literally shocked. I was like, Reba, first time? Like, she's still doing first times?
I know.
Like, that's crazy to me.
And it made me do my homework last night. I had to Google, like, has she ever had a Grammy before? She's a Grammy nominee, but I don't think she's ever won the Grammy because I got interrupted like a bunch of times because I saw Jelly Roll had won. Not one, not two, but
I know, but
three.
Yeah, he had a great night.
Oh, my gosh. And there's nobody more deserving than that guy, as we all know.
We've
we
talked
love
about
him.
this many times.
Yes, he's that guy. And the pain and suffering that he went through for many, many years. And then now, like, his whole life changed. His whole look has changed. Like, everything is happening for this guy. And whatever he's selling, I'm buying.
Exactly.
Right? Yep. Because I believe the word from the man himself. I mean, you know, I feel like he's had deep conversations with the Lord.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, he's just basically taken a situation. I mean, granted, he made some bad decisions, but I mean, he's literally turned his life around.
Of course.
And it just goes to show that that is possible.
Of course.
I mean, he did that before being who he is today.
Right.
You know, he made the decision to, you know,
Yeah.
get right and get
Clean
on
up his
get
life.
on the right
Right.
path, and look at him now.
Yeah, I think having a daughter changed his life. It made him
For
open
sure.
his eyes. I mean, any parent would realize that I have a child now that I have to look after, and it's a whole different thing. So I feel like that is 95% of it. And then Bunny pushing him through all of that. It's just incredible. I love him.
He's had a great journey. I love how he uses his platform for positivity.
Oh,
and
man.
it's great.
Yeah, he's such a great speaker. I just, like that whole speech last night, I was crying.
Yeah.
I literally was in tears.
Yeah.
Like,
how could you not be?
Right.
It was just so genuine and from the heart.
Yeah.
And it just, he's such a real dude.
I did enjoy parts of the show. I just feel like the Grammys, I don't know what it is. It's just like one of those moments like, why do you have to be so weird? Like,
I know. It's
Justin
like,
Bieber performing in his boxers.
I know. Yeah.
Why?
It's always about such a statement.
I don't
And I guess
get it.
that's I guess just other genres. Like they're always trying to go above and beyond and make this certain statement. Whereas I feel like with country, they make their statement with their music.
Right.
And, you know, obviously we love country, so we're of course partial to it. But
of course.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like, really? Like, it's so cringe, like, to me, watching some of that stuff versus just, I don't know, be who you are, be real, and let your music speak for yourself.
Right, exactly.
Or speak for itself, you know?
And for me as a dad, like, there's a new artist, and I can't remember her name now. She's a blonde girl. I mean, she was walking on the red carpet, and the dress was like backwards. Like the front of it should have been shorter and the back of it should have been really long with a train. Instead, she turned it around and she's bending over on the red carpet and she's showing the world. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then Chappell Roan makes a statement, walks in, bare-breasted. You know, just, I was like, wow.
I know.
And we were all offended at Janet Jackson showing her boob.
Right,
Like, I was like, okay, big deal.
Here we are, how many years later, and this is how they're walking the red carpet.
Yeah, and you know, as a dad, I gotta protect my kids and my daughter. Now that she's older, I would not expect her to do that. So I'm like, I don't think you actually have to perform and do the dance moves like you're at the gentleman's club to prove yourself. If you can sing, that should be your talent. Yeah. Right? You don't have to take your clothes off to do whatever. And it's not just me saying, oh, I'm just older, or I don't like it that way. I just don't think they need to do that.
It's just not necessary. I agree 100%.
Kendrick Lamar, perfect example. Great dude. Walks up in a suit and tie, talking about his famous artist, Luther Vandross, his greatest artist of all time to him. Classy.
Right. Exactly.
Pharrell,
there you go.
classy. Like super cool. The ladies, I don't understand why they do it, but I did watch portions of the show, and like sometimes I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
Like,
I caught just like some of the highlights, but again, it's just not and it's odd because the Grammys, I mean, that's the award. Like if you can say you're a Grammy Award winner or again, just a nominee, that puts you in such a different status.
Yeah.
But it's like you watch it and it's like,
How can this be?
Is the status?
You
know? Yeah.
It's like when you go to Hollywood, like you think Hollywood's all glamorous and gold and it's beautiful. You go to Hollywood and you're like, oh, it's disgusting.
It is. We were just there, you know, back in October, and it was like literally walking on Hollywood Boulevard, and I was like, this is not how it is in the movies.
No,
you know, this isn't how they showcased it in the movies at all.
It's not. Yeah. But it is cool to watch all the stars gather together and see that. So it was kind of cool. I was super, super excited for Zach Top. Like contemporary album, had no idea that he's in a tough class. And again, the Grammys, this is where they always go off the train path that we're not ready for. Like Lucas Nelson is nominated. Willie Nelson was nominated. Some other act that we've never even heard of or displayed in country music is nominated. I'm like, where is that from? Tyler Childers. Okay. Love his sound. And then there was Zach. And Zach won. I was like, yes. Thank goodness they recognized really good, true talent. And it was awesome. It's not that others aren't talented. They are. But I just felt better that knowing that, okay, Zach got it. That was the way it should
I loved that. And I thought it was cool this year that they did add the category traditional country album and contemporary country album. So they did break it up a bit, which I did think it just gave more opportunity, which is kind of like when we talk about like the CMAs and the ACMs, we wish they kind of break some things up to give others an opportunity. So I thought that was neat that Zach won for a traditional country album, which he's part of the whole era in the wave of bringing that traditional sound back. So.
Yeah, that whole 90s vibe is coming back.
And to already win a Grammy at this stage in his career, it's blown away.
It's crazy to think 2 years ago we were in Nashville at Country Radio Seminar watching him at some tiny little hall, and all of a sudden now he's a Grammy Award winner.
I know.
But we've been talking about this. We've seen his progression go.
Oh, yeah.
And we knew that this was the next level, and now he's a Class A artist.
But it's just crazy how quickly it happened for him. Because, there's some artists that have been chasing this
for a while.
For years. So good on him. I'm really excited
him and Chris
for him.
Stapleton. Chris Stapleton, he's probably got a trophy case full of them. But
exactly.
That was awesome. And then
Shabuzi, I thought that was really great that he was able to snag one. Brandon Lake with Jelly Roll, I thought that was fantastic.
It was good for both those guys. It was the speech that Shabuzi gave. His mom retired that day. Like, it was awesome.
Everything just kind of came. I love the whole country aspect of the awards. If they could have just aired that all together, I would be like, okay, done.
Yeah, exactly.
What's on? What else is on?
And I love the picture of just the country group. So it was Lainey Wilson, Reba, Brandy Clark, Jelly Roll, Shabuzi.
Yeah.
It was like that whole, and Zach, they were all together. And I was like, okay, country is represented at the Grammys this year.
They totally were. And that was a moment right there.
Yeah, it was really cool, for sure. Other big news this week. We've been talking about this for a little while now on the webpage, Country Music Rocks. The confusion that everybody was wondering what was happening between.
You mean what in the MacArthur is going on?
Little Eric Church, little Tim McGraw.
You knew something was, I had a feeling it was going to be a song, but Hardy has a brand new song, MacArthur. I'm sure you've heard it.
Oh, yeah. I've heard it. I love it because as a property owner, my grandparents had property, and then it got passed down to my parents. My dad sold that property years ago, and then I eventually had the opportunity to, and so it hit really close to home with me. Like the hard work that the grandfather put in, and then the dad put in, and the son is now like, it's worth a couple $1,000,000. I'm just going to sign a piece of paper, and I'll walk off in history and be like, cool as what it can be. So it does hit home to me, and I love each version of it. Like, I think the most touching for me was the Eric Church version. The fact that he has a son, he never met him, and that he fought in Vietnam, but he fought for that property. And then Hardy's line came in. It was really cool.
It was such a deep song. It really is.
Right.
And I loved just the musicality of it, how it's just all put together. It wasn't overproduced.
No.
It was just genuine, and real, and it's doing great. I feel like it's really kind of hit home to a lot of all generations, of all ages.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny because every day I get up in the morning and I go through my social accounts and look for stuff, and I'm trying to find news and all sorts of things. And today I've heard Morgan's version in a lot of TikToks, and people are driving on snowy roads in Nashville, or they're driving down a highway, and then so it's amazing how they're already putting that together. I saw a great video today of a grandfather picking up chickens and his grandkids, and he's on a farm. And I'm like, somebody did their homework really quick, you know, that was working ahead of time on this and thought about the song. So it's a great song.
Well, it reaches so many. It's got great reach.
I have a feeling that a couple different things. It could be video, or not video of the year, but it could be coming a collaboration of the year,
100%,
because this is a new version of the Highwaymen reinvented. And this could go on for a while. This could be a concert tour together.
That's what I was
with all
going to say.
them.
What do you think?
Absolutely.
More collabs and more. I'm curious.
It
for
could
sure.
totally be. It could. Going back to the Grammys, this could actually win a Grammy next year. For one of the well-written songs. Hardy, as we know, is just one of the greatest songwriters.
He is, yes.
So looking back at that, I feel like this could turn into something. CMAs, ACM Awards for sure. When seeing them perform this on this ACMs coming up in April in Vegas for the first time.
Yeah, I guarantee they're going to perform this song.
I'm sure they're like, okay, this is.
It'll probably be one of their first live performances, because that's in
April.
It's April, yeah. So that's coming up.
It is.
Yeah.
And I would lay money, Vegas odds on it right now, that it's probably going to be either starting the show off or ending a show. I don't see it in the middle of a show because it's just so big. Yeah. It's one of those moments you can't just let it go.
Yeah.
You can't not talk about it.
Oh,
for sure.
People were talking about it before they even knew what it was.
Yeah. I did see, it was interesting because everyone was like, Morgan Wallen and Hardy, friends. Ernest, all friends. Eric Church and Morgan Wallen, they own Field and Stream together. They love to fish together. They love to golf together. Where did Tim McGraw
exactly
fit
that
in
kind
this
of threw
picture?
me off just a little bit because I wasn't really sure of that connection.
Yeah.
But
did you see
we
the
both
video
saw the
with
video,
Hardy?
yes.
Yeah, I mean, Hardy has admitted that he is one of Tim McGraw's biggest fans. He loves him, and he even sent him music, and he said, "Hey, you know, I haven't heard from you. Like, what do you think? Is my music that bad?" And Tim's like, "No, I've just been busy." You know?
Yeah.
So that's where that came in, and I was like, "Okay,
Now it
that's
makes
cool."
sense,
So
yeah.
I feel like, did he write it for Tim McGraw just to be included on it? If he did, fantastic.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's like, okay, you're letting one of your dream, you know, collaborators come work with you that you've always wanted to work with. It's like going to work every day, you know, with Billy Bob Thornton and Sam on Landman. That would be the perfect combination to go work with. If you're an actor, like you couldn't get better representation with those guys. So that was really cool this week to see that drop.
It really was. And I just feel like all the voices it's just incredible. An
They
incredible
merge.
track.
Yeah, it was
They
really
really
nice.
do. Yeah.
Other big news, Miss Ella Langley.
Yep. Another album, Dandelion.
Yeah.
The song has already come out, the album title song, but the sophomore album.
Yep.
I believe it's her sophomore.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So Hungover, and now she's got Dandelion.
Yep. And there's a meaning behind that. I couldn't find out what that was.
Yeah. So the album comes out April 10th.
Okay.
And a quote from her is, "I learned that dandelion tea is actually a natural detox for the liver. So a record called Dandelion after a record called Hungover made all the sense in the world to me."
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
if that's not a follow-up to an album, I don't know what is.
Yeah, right?
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. So that comes out April 10th. And she's also going on tour. She just announced her tour today, the Dandelion tour.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little upset about it.
Because it's not coming near us?
Yes.
I know. But it's the first leg, so there's time.
I know. But
there's only 16 dates right now.
I know. But at this point,
far.
she's been on the road. She's been like everywhere in Texas.
Yeah.
She's been everywhere in like Boston and Pittsburgh. And she's been on the East Coast. Girl,
come this way.
a little.
I
just
know.
start
Yeah,
here.
I
just
know.
give us the opportunity. Like, I literally, for 3 years, have been trying to get her to come here through connections. Like, hey, we want you at this show. We'd love to have you at this show.
We'll see her this year.
I certainly hope so.
I do too. She's doing an arena tour, which I think is, I mean, that's pretty big for where she's at in her career.
Yes.
I mean, again, kind of like Zach Top. I mean, he's already a Grammy Award winner.
Yep.
You know, he just had a debut album. So it's crazy how good the artistry is coming out of Nashville right now.
Yeah.
And out of Texas. I mean, it's insane because they're already doing huge things. It's taken other artists, you know,
a long time,
years to get to that level.
I think also the writing is different. There's a group of writers now that are just super tight, as we all know, and they're. I mean, Bailey Zimmerman, Hardy, Ernest, Morgan Wallen, they're all friends of friends, and I just feel like there's like 20 guys that just want to go out on the weekend and just drink beer and just write songs.
Yeah.
And that groove right now is working.
Right.
It's awesome.
It is. And kind of like what Chase Matthew was telling us about when we sat down with him, like, there is groups of songwriters and you kind of, your groups, and I mean, they're all just solid groups right now out there.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see.
Delivering some amazing stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, the new Luke Combs, I cannot, it's another one of those moments like when he first dropped his first album, Hurricane came out, and Pouring Rain and all these other songs. I cannot wait for this new album now.
I know, it's going to be good.
Because he's dropping samples on his Instagram.
Yeah.
He's got this new one.
It's like little breadcrumbs.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It is so good.
So, and it's the same thing. Every time I open Instagram, there it is. It's on his reel. It's on other people's reels. Like, rethinking things, and I'm like, wow, the writing is incredible. So incredible this year.
It is.
It's awesome.
It's everything is just super strong.
Yeah,
I love
for sure.
it.
I love that.
Some new music releases. Chris Jansen, he's back.
Yeah,
which was great to hear from him again. He's got a new single.
Yep, this was for his wife Kelly. And stuff.
It's called "Easy to Love, Harder to Hold."
Yeah, he loves. I mean, when it comes to Chris and his wife, those two are like magic.
Yeah,
it's awesome. So I'm excited about that.
I thought that was cool. Another one. This one kind of surprised me. Frankie Ballard. We haven't heard from him in a long time.
A while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So he's got a new single out. Money Runs Out.
Okay.
Maybe that's why we haven't heard from him. I don't know. I haven't listened to the song yet. I need to. But it was great to just kind of see his name again.
Yeah, I agree. Jamie Johnson.
Haven't heard from him.
Nope.
And I think these artists we've talked about this before, they are always doing stuff and they're writing and they are recording, maybe just not releasing mainstream.
Right.
Right.
And like Chase, have decided, okay, I'm going to step back, just write some music for myself and come out with what I feel might be the best, I look at the next name on the list, Ian Munsick, who's coming to town, going to be at the Roseland Theater on February 24th with Tyler Nance, who was just with us at Jubert's Ponderosa Lounge.
Catch that.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show.
That's going to be a good show.
Because Ian is no longer with his current, which was with Warner Music Nashville.
Right.
He's now on his own. And with Triple Tigers.
Yes. Yeah.
And so he is dropping new music. And if you love that sound, a lot of it reminds me of like Yellowstone. Landman style music. I'm sure Taylor Sheridan's probably like, okay, what do you got for me?
Exactly.
Cool.
Yep. So he's got a brand new single, Geronimo. And then this one isn't out just yet. It's coming out this week. George Burge with Luke Bryan. Right. Right.
He's his ride or die.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be interesting because I just kept seeing the teasers on George saying like my favorite all-time artist to sing with would be question marks.
Yeah.
And now here it is. It's Luke Bryan. So it'll be cool. Yeah. So it'll be fun.
I think that's going to be fun.
I have a feeling that we'll get into this in a little bit, but we talked about Luke Bryan and tours that are coming to town. So I have a feeling that George probably will make a surprise appearance at maybe a couple shows.
I would hope so.
I would think so. Especially with the new single out. Yeah. Unless he's touring on his own. He could be.
And he probably is.
He could be. But if they manage to cross paths, which they a lot of times do.
They do, yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Well, speaking of, let's just jump right to that. Luke Bryan, he's got Word on the Street tour.
Yep.
So he'll be hitting all summer.
He's going to be here 3 times in the PNW. So he'll be 2 nights up in the Seattle area.
Okay.
Since there is no Watershed Festival this year.
Yes. I was shocked about that. Not to segue for a second, but I was really shocked about that.
I was, but I wasn't because, as we know, the Oregon Jamboree went away, and we had heard that just the cost of everything is so expensive, and it's going up and going up and going up. And to pay an artist, not everyone can afford $1 million.
Right.
So to have that go away this year, there's only going to be a few festivals that are going to be really worthwhile. So I have a feeling when Luke Bryan announced that he was coming, that's when they're like, okay, we better and Chris Stapleton coming.
That's true.
Let's just cancel it. Yeah. Let's just let them get their money this year and we'll come back and then revisit what could possibly happen. And then Luke is going to be with a bunch of artists, but we already know Drew Baldridge.
He's going to be opening, and he's going to be in our area.
Yeah, they're going to be in Bend. Yeah, the Hayden Homes.
So we'll have to definitely catch that. But I love when artists take a lot of the artists on the rise on tour with them because they're taking their platform and giving them the stage and just opening up a whole new audience for them, which I think is fantastic.
I do too. And there's a lot of people on that.
Yeah.
A lot of new artists.
Drew Baldridge, Carly Scott Collins, Lainey Gardner, Randall King, Zach John King, Shane Prophet, which I don't know if you saw his Instagram video thanking Luke for bringing him on tour. It was just so sincere.
I haven't seen it yet.
You got to watch it. Okay. I know you spent some time with Shane. I did earlier this summer. Such a great, down-to-earth guy. You could just tell he was just so thankful for this opportunity.
Excited.
And he's so excited. So I'm excited for him.
Yeah.
Ray Lynn, which she's just so much fun.
Right.
Lauren Watkins and Jake Worthington.
Oh, Jake's good.
Yeah. So,
Jake was with Zach down in Eugene earlier this year or in 2025. So that'll be a good show for sure.
That's right. Yeah. So stacked lineup for that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
That'll be good. That'll be a good concert. And of course, if you can make the time, get over to the Hayden Homes Amphitheater because they're getting the lineup this year. They got Bailey Zimmerman, Parker McCollum.
I guess, I don't know. We might be spending a lot of time in Bend this year.
We'll have family over there now, so we'll just crash at their place.
Perfect. Another one, Post Malone and Jelly Roll. They're bringing their Big Ass Tour Part 2 out on the road. Excuse me. Not near us, but they're hitting all the other markets that they didn't hit last year.
Right. Some college station towns.
A lot of college stadiums.
The closest one that will be here will be Salt Lake City. So if you didn't get a chance to see them last summer here in Timber Stadium.
Right.
I forget the name of it all of a sudden. But
yeah.
I just went blank. Anyways, yes, they will be coming to Salt Lake City. So that could be a quick trip and a nice little getaway to go see Salt Lake. Yeah. Have some fun.
And see.
And then Montana is another date. And
Which that would be kind of cool too.
Yeah, because I think he has a ranch out there. So he likes to just spend some time.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Away, writing probably and doing things. So yeah.
Doing post type
so
things.
If you got a little vacation time, might as well use it. Go to Salt Lake City. Enjoy that show.
And then Dustin Lynch, he's heading to Red Rocks with Chase Rice, which I was a little surprised about because Chase was just saying he's taking a step back from touring.
I was too.
I think he's just going to hit some shows here and there.
But it's a cool show because they're doing something close to both their hearts.
Yes. So it's a portion of the ticket proceeds is going to support the Wideland Firefighter Foundation.
Right.
So I think that's just really cool. It's just a great cause, and the venue. I mean, you can't beat that venue.
No.
So I've heard. I haven't seen a show there yet.
It's a bucket list.
But
you got to go.
Yeah.
We have to go. Maybe this is the one
Maybe
time
this is the one.
we reach out to Chase and say, hey, old pal.
Yeah, exactly. This could be the one. Yep.
Can you set some tickets aside?
I know.
We'll call. We'll pick them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be a good show.
That for sure. There's so much news to go over. It's insane.
So it's also a big week in golf.
Yes, the PGA. I've noticed it too on TV this week.
Mm-hmm.
This is the time of year.
Air a lot of this.
You do because football is ending, as we know. We're going to talk about that in just a bit. So it's college basketball. I'm not a huge college basketball fan until it comes time
like March Madness.
Then I want to see.
That's just fun.
Yeah, it's different. I don't have time to watch all the different games. And this past weekend, I had actually that was all it was on was basketball. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go outside and work in the yard and do some things, get some stuff done. Same with baseball when baseball happens. But we know that is ending.
Right.
And so I happen to notice the last couple weekends, the PGA Tour is preluding everything.
Yes.
I'm starting to see the Masters golf tournament commercials coming up in April, and I'm excited about that already. And of course, I got a new putter for Christmas.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm ready to go play.
All
I saw that you and your husband John went out and played when we had some great weather last week.
It was cold, but it was fun.
A lot of people have been going out even when it's cold. It's just nice to get out in the sunshine.
And it's not quite as busy. And you're right, you're getting out in the fresh air and you just feel kind of rejuvenated when you're kind of stuck inside during the winter.
Right.
I'm definitely not that great at golf, but I definitely enjoy it. And you know what? I'm getting better each time.
Sure.
So.
And when we have weather like we've been having here this year, you got to take advantage of it because normally we are it's raining. Like last year, I think it rained 26 straight days.
Way too much.
Yeah. I was physically I got to get out of here. I'm getting depressed.
Yeah, it
so
was
this year I'm hey, let's go do something. Whatever. So I agree. So yes, the PGA is coming up.
Yeah, so that's this week in Phoenix, at the Scottsdale area, and country music. Excuse me, is going to be well represented.
Right.
They're doing this brand, Good. It's a creator brand. It's called Good Desert Sun Competition. And we got Dustin Lynch, Jordan Davis, Kane Brown, Lucas Nelson, Maddox Baston, Mitchell Tenpenny, and Tucker Wetmore.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's going to be 7 teams. So all of them are going to be on a team with 2 other of the Good creators.
Right.
And they're going to do a scramble.
Okay.
So that kind of kicks things off on Wednesday. So that'll be a lot of fun.
This was the same thing I think Miranda Lambert did last year.
I think so, yeah.
And she played, and she did really well.
Yes,
I think they came in second.
She just picked up golf recently too.
Yes.
So, and I think now she's totally all in, kind of like what I've been doing. I was like, you go once, and then all of a sudden it's
it's so addicting.
I need everything.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know what it's for, but I need it.
But I'll learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a big thing. It's called the Coors Light Bird's Nest.
Yes.
And
it's a huge thing every year.
Yes, it's a concert series, and Bailey Zimmerman, he's going to be kicking off night 1 with Chase Matthew.
Okay.
And then night 2 is Zach Top with Ernest.
Jeez.
So both of those nights are going to be crazy.
Yeah, so.
And then Zach Top, he's going to be part of the Pro-Am competition.
Oh, nice. Okay,
yeah.
good.
So he's actually going to be on the stage and on the green. So he's playing, and he's going to be joining Travis Kelce. You might have heard of him. I don't know.
I might have heard of that guy.
Yeah, might have heard his name here or there.
Right.
Michael Phelps, and just so many other people.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of Major League Baseball people, some actors. Yeah.
They do that every year in California. It's the big PGA thing, and Steph Curry usually jumps in. Tiger played a couple years ago not as a golfer, but as a
just to have a celebrity,
as a celebrity type thing.
Yeah,
and people all wanted to play on his team, so it's really cool. That's going to be awesome to watch this year.
Luke Bryan, he played last year, and it was funny.
I've never seen him play.
Yeah, it was. I don't know how much of a golfer he is, honestly. It didn't seem like it from
from
that,
his swings.
But also, it's in the middle of the day. I'm sure they've already been kind of hanging out watching everything else on the 16th hole. So
drinking a few Bloody Marys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's all in fun, all in good fun. And he had a lot of fun.
And this time of year in Phoenix, as we know, it's like gorgeous.
Yes.
And like perfect
days.
Perfect
weather, not
cool
crazy
nights.
hot.
Yeah. Right. So it's a good time to get out and golf. So if you have friends or a family in Phoenix and you got no plans, that's where I'd be going.
One of these years I'm going to hit up the Waste Management.
I have a friend that works for Waste Connections. I'm going to have to hit him up for those tickets and see if next year he can help us out.
We should do this next year, yeah.
Yeah, because it is cool. The Bird's Nest every year, like for years past, it's always been some major artist. A couple years ago, it was Jake Owen.
Yep.
Colt
I feel
Ford
like
was part of it for a while.
Country artists involved.
Right.
I think Jelly Roll did last year, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right, actually. Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
I don't think he played golf.
No, I don't think he played golf, but I think he did one of the concerts.
Right.
Tyler Hubbard, he opened up for the Killers on Sunday night.
Okay, yeah.
To kind of kick things off for the week. So, they definitely bring in the country artist scene.
Yeah, and I remember
pretty heavy this year.
The Pro-Am, because that's always where you include the sports celebrities and the stars.
Yes.
And I do remember Jake Owen last year playing, and he is a great golfer.
He is a golfer.
Yeah, he's like Colt Ford and Vince Gill.
Yeah.
Like super good.
There's so many artists. We'll have to talk about it on another podcast, but there's so many artists that are really into golf.
Totally. And it is one of those sports
that
everyone can pick up and just go have some fun.
Yeah, especially when you're on the road nonstop.
Yeah, Chris Lane, another great golfer, when we had him at the Danny Dwyer Golf Invitational for St. Jude.
Yeah.
Like, I watched him golf and I'm like, wow. But again, as an artist, you only work 3 hours a night. You play golf all day long.
Exactly.
It's like Tim McGraw. He goes out and trains for 2 hours.
Right.
And then he has an hour off, has a great meal, and then he goes performs for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's good. So, the lifestyle is definitely
They
the
have
lifestyle.
a little bit more time on their hands.
I'd like to live that lifestyle.
I know. I wish I had some time to, perfect some of my
swinging golf clubs all day long.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a celebrity chef cooking for me all night long.
I know.
So, it'd be cool. Speaking of celebrity chefs, Guy Fieri going to be at the Super Bowl this weekend.
Okay.
As we know, the big game is coming up on Sunday.
Oh, there's a game?
Yeah.
On
you haven't
Sunday?
heard yet?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I think you might have. Here, let me do this really quick. I'll show you who I'm rooting for.
Yeah, we know who Danny's pick is.
Yes, right here. Seattle Seahawks. I'm going with them.
This is going to be a good game. I mean, I obviously have to go with back home. I'm a Patriots gal through and through, born and bred. So it's going to be a good game.
It is. It's a rematch from years ago when we should have run the damn ball.
That we won.
Yeah, and we didn't, and we got an interception. Yes. I feel like this is a makeup game now, but I do have to admit I'm a little intimidated by Mike Vrabel, the coach.
Yeah.
Last year and the year before they were 4-13, and now he comes on first year coach, and all of a sudden they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. So I'm going with my Seahawks.
Well,
and I'm doing this because Tucker Wetmore is joining Guy Fieri at his ultimate tailgate party at Friday night. And if you know anybody that's going down to the Bay Area, you can actually get in and watch the whole thing for free.
That's so cool.
So Tucker's show is free.
That's awesome.
Guy's bringing a bunch of celebrities to hang out with them. They're going to be cooking, tailgating, having a party. Post Malone is going to be there. Stephen Wilson Jr. is going to be there.
Wow.
Luke Combs and Chris Stapleton and Gavin Addock are all going to be part of this EA Madden Sports like pregame ceremonies. There's so much stuff going on around this game this weekend.
Well, if they're all there, they should have just done the halftime show.
I know.
mean,
and everyone's
why
up.
not?
Everyone's up about Bad Bunny, and so I'm kind of interested to see how it's going to go.
Yeah.
But I did hear that if that's the lineup they're putting together for the pre-party, what would they be able to do for the halftime show with an all-country? Like, could it be Morgan Wallen, Eric Church?
Can you imagine? Hardy.
Wow,
That
right?
would be pretty incredible.
A few friends would join in. I'm sure Jelly Roll would probably jump on that. Lainey Wilson.
Yeah,
that
would be
right.
That would be the halftime show of all time.
Yeah, it would be incredible. So the big game obviously is Sunday.
Yep.
And what are you guys doing Sunday? You want to come over?
I don't. Well, maybe. Well, I don't know. Are you gonna? We'll have to see.
The house will be blue and green.
I
this
know.
weekend.
Are you going to be okay with a New England fan in the house?
Yeah, we can allow just one.
All
sure.
Right, all right. Well, may the best team win.
That's it. May the best team win. We'll see. It's going to be a great game. I'm really looking forward to it, and I can't wait. In fact, all these concerts we're going to start seeing stuff: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. So if you're watching your socials, they're going to go everywhere. It's going to be insane.
It's going to start to get busy.
Yeah,
but I'm excited.
Thursday is the Pro-Am show, or not the Pro-Am, but the Pro Bowl. And that's just, everyone kind of goes. The unfortunate, the players that were selected from the Super Bowl teams that are going from the Patriots and from the Seahawks won't get to play in it, obviously for reasons. But the rest of that goes, and then that's Thursday. Then Friday's all another pregame show, pre-concerts. It's going to be nuts down there.
It is.
Yeah, the Bay Area is going country this weekend for sure.
I know.
Definitely.
Why aren't we there?
Hey, we still got time to plan a trip.
We still have a few days, so maybe a last-minute flight.
It's only an hour and a half flight to San Francisco.
Exactly.
We can crash a party or a bar somewhere down there, I'm sure. Yeah. We can find somebody to do something.
I think so.
Sure. Just get an Uber from the airport over and find In-N-Out Burger and then go enjoy some times. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. We know what
we
we're
have
doing.
our itinerary.
We're not going to be partying here now.
I know. Well, it's going to be a great weekend ahead. Another great week ahead just in country music.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked out last week's podcast, we sat down with Julia Cole a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
She really dived in and gave us a lot of insight into the industry. Loved that she shared so much.
She did.
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah, it was really great. So if you haven't checked that one out yet, definitely check that out because she, like I said, she shared so much and she's just such a sweet gal.
Yeah. So if you got dreams to get into the industry and follow around, please check it out.
Take
and
some
of
notes
course,
for sure.
definitely. And tell your friends about the podcast. You can find us on YouTube, Amazon, Spotify, wherever you find all your podcasts. We'd love to hear from you. If you have some suggestions you want us to get into, let us know. Email us, Julia at countrymusicrocks.net, Danny, countrymusicrocks.net. We'd love to hear from you. If you got some songs you want to talk about or how they came together, we'll do our homework and give you all the knowledge that we know for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will chat again next week. But until then, maybe I'll wish Danny a happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And go Seahawks.
Patriots.